Welcome to Count Stackula on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning into another one of my videos. Today, y'all, we are talking about numismatics versus bullion. Let's dive in. So collecting numismatic coins and bullion both have their own advantages. But today we're going to talk about mainly why numismatics maybe have a little bit more advantages than bullion. Ultimately, the choice depends on the individual preference and their goals. But here are some advantages of collecting numismatic coins compared to bullion. First off, we've got to talk about historical and artistic significance. So numismatics often have that historical significance and artistic appeal. They feature unique designs and commemorate special events or individuals, and they showcase a craftsmanship of a particular era. Collectors appreciate the aesthetic and historical value associated with numismatic coins, and this is evident in auction sold listings. We can see that people definitely pay up for those early American authentic numismatic coins just because there really aren't that many of them. And that brings us to the second advantage that numismatics have over bullion, and that is rarity and scarcity. So first off, if you're not familiar with rarity and scarcity, or maybe you've only been stacking silver, and so you understand that coins have mintages, and generally, like the American Silver Eagle, which is minted in the millions, there's obviously more of those than the Mexican Libertad in most years, or if not all years. There's just a lot less Libertads out there, and that we can see even now in modern day bullion that those Libertads tend to have a higher demand and price than the American Silver Eagle, especially when you go and look for those backdate coins. However, it can be quite confusing because the premiums are really high on both coins at present, and mintage aside. But generally speaking, bullion is mass produced and readily available. So despite what all the YouTubers and all the social media is saying about silver shortages, or this is a low mintage coin, or this is a low mintage year, if it's modern bullion, meaning produced in the last 40 to 60 years, it's mass produced. It's minted essentially to demand, all right? And this is very different from numismatic rarity, which is more of an organic demand. Numismatic coins can be rare and hard to find, especially those with the low mintage numbers or coins from a specific time period. Rarity contributes to their value and desirability among collectors. And they can often be rare for different reasons. Even a mass-produced date Morgan dollar can be rare because there are not nearly as many of them available today in high grade. And so the higher grade, even in those somewhat common date silver dollars, can definitely demand a huge premium because of the rarity within that grade range. Just go ahead and pick up the Red Book and take a look at some of the pricing, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's move on to what is the third advantage that some of these numismatics have over bullion, and that is the potential for higher returns. So this goes in part with their scarcity as well as their historical significance. Numismatic coins have the potential to appreciate significantly over time. And if you acquire rare or highly sought after numismatic coins, their value may increase more than their intrinsic value of the metal that they contain. The bullion, on the other hand, is primarily value based on the current spot price of the metal. And therefore, there's really nothing else that can happen unless the spot price goes up. So if you're expecting a silver eagle that you bought at $40 to rise to $100 in the following year, that means that the spot price has to more than double. That is because, again, they mint them in the millions, and any type of rarity is really just going to be a minute premium above the spot price compared to a numismatic coin that is 100 or several hundred years old, where in its investment grade can fluctuate on a much higher price range. So let's take a look at the fourth advantage that numismatic coins offer, and that is diversification, because numismatics is also a form of diversification within the broader realm of coin collecting, and they provide an opportunity to focus on specific historical periods, regions, themes, and this diversification allows collectors to explore different avenues and expand their knowledge and expertise. So while one person might like pre-33 American coins, across the pond we've got in the UK, they have a rich history of coin collecting that goes back thousands of years. And you ask them about numismatics and they're going to have a completely different perspective than those of us who live in the United States. Whereas they have really, if they wanted to put a typeset together, it's a lot more daunting to try to assemble a set that's been going on for more than a millennia. You have ancient coins, you have various world coins. There's really just so much to explore in the world of coin collecting that one could spend a lifetime going after a particular collecting strategy. That's how diversified coin collecting can be. So another often overlooked advantage of numismatics over bullion is intellectual stimulation. You may have not heard this one from other YouTubers, so pay attention. But collecting numismatic coins can be intellectually stimulating. It involves researching and learning about historical contexts, identifying rare coins, studying minting technologies and techniques, and understanding the intricate details of various coin designs. This aspect of collecting can be enjoyable for those with a passion for history and art. So this is a very interesting field of study for many people, and they derive great pleasure in the historical significance and the conversation ability of certain coins. So while numismatic coins can offer advantages in terms of historical significance and potential appreciation, they also come with additional considerations, such as the need for authentication. Can't stress this enough. Grading, super important. And the possibility of market fluctuations impacting their value. Happens all the time. But bullion, on the other hand, is generally valued based on the precious metal spot price and its content, and is often seen as a more straightforward investment. Ultimately, the choice between collecting numismatic coins and bullion depends on your interests, goals, and your own risk tolerance. Well, I'm going to give you a little bonus tip here at the end of the video, and that is that while a lot of people may be losing interest in stacking and the coin market, whether it be numismatics or otherwise, now because the spot price is going down and we head into the summer season, this is actually a good opportunity to get involved because you can often find good discounts during the summer months, as the coin market also does somewhat wane. So in the summer months, you can often find some discounts because there's not as many buyers out there. People are distracted and looking into other things, and it's actually not a bad time to consider stacking or collecting numismatics. I would definitely encourage you, if you're interested in numismatics, to do your own research and don't just rely on eBay. I'm going to give you one more amazing resource to look for great deals and really exotic numismatics, and that is greatcollections.com. If you're interested in numismatics, I highly recommend checking out greatcollections.com because they have a huge selection of really premium, top tier numismatic collections that you just don't see every day. It's easy to make an account. This is not a sponsored video, but I have used their platform several times in the past to buy coins, and I have never been disappointed. The quality and the auctioning process, this is where the dealers go, to be honest. You want to pay dealer prices, it's not a bad place to go look if you're interested in numismatics. So I'm going to leave you with that tip, along with all this great information about numismatics. Even though I don't have any beautiful numismatics to show you today in this video, however, I do have some, and we'll feature some more of those on the channel later on. So thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. This is Count Stackula. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out those links down in the description if you're looking for some cool 3D printed coin boxes and storage solutions. I've got all types and sizes. Take a look. If there's anything you need, hit me up with a custom order, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.